Hello everybody, Miatacz here and welcome to my first CoD World at War commentary. In this gameplay I'm basically playing with a double-barrel shotgun. My secondary was I think the Colt M1911 or something like that. I don't really know how to say it in English. My first perk was I believe Bomb Squad, as I didn't have Bandolier unlocked back then. I still think the Bomb Squad is better for stealth class applications like this one. My secondary perk was Camouflage, so I could hide from the enemies and sneak up from behind them. And yes, my secondary was the Colt, as you can see here, which is very important with that gun, especially on big maps like this one. I kinda suck with the shotguns, so I just prefer to... You saw my example of sucking here. I just prefer to sneak up behind enemies and catch them. My third perk was Extreme Conditioning, to move more rapidly around the map without having so much trouble just sprinting that entire map just to sneak up with the enemy spawn, which would be really terrifying. And there is really... I don't think there is any other third perk that you would wanna use with a shotgun that would be really effective. So that Extreme Conditioning is a win-win situation. There is nothing else you can really use, and it's helpful as well. Probably one of the few helpful perks with the shotgun. Deep Impact is not so good with the shotguns, as they kinda have weak penetration anyway, and steady aim. It might help, but only if you have a godlike aim. It's better to have a bit more spread if your aim is not super perfect. Anyway, this is one of my weaker gameplays, and it's also not recorded in the best quality and not rendered on my laptop, because I have a shit ton of work just to get the gameplay done, but more on that later, or in another gameplay. I'm not going to commentate this entire one, just tuck out a little bit. Why Call of Duty and why World at War? And what the hell is my idea to commentate on it? And why I didn't play it before if I like that game so much? Because I really do like it. I think... yes, that's it. Threat is montages with the sound of shotgun in hardcore mode really made me fall in love with this game. Then I borrowed a CD with Call of Duty World at War from my friend, my classmate, when I was 13 years old, and I started playing. And back then I was playing without any problem on my PC. I didn't record any gameplays, I'm just playing for fun. I'm recording gameplays for fun as well, but I guess you realize it, it's not like it's my job. So I played. I was playing at full graphical settings, maximum, without any problems whatsoever. The game was smooth as hot butter, and there was no problem. I played CoD 4 as well, and I tried to make some montages, but my montages were pretty below the standard. So I kept trying, but as a little kid without many skills in the game, I produced below mediocre content, so montages were not my thing. Anyway, afterwards I was playing Call of Duty until I think early 2012. Then Alter Ops came out. You know Alter AWNet, the development team on the network, which created another dedicated server for Modern Warfare 2, another master server, and they cracked it and you could play Modern Warfare 2 online without having an original Steam copy. They also did Black Ops, but Black Ops needed Windows 7 to run. So before I was playing Call of Duty on a PC with Windows XP, then I switched to Windows 7. I played Call of Duty for another couple months and then problems started. The game started stuttering like shit. The game started lagging. The game was kinda playable, and even with so much lag, maybe not that much, but the lag was certainly annoying. So let's not get into details, because it really pissed me off. All Call of Duty games lagged on my PC, even the goddamn Call of Duty 2, which kinda made me depressed. Not really, but it pissed me off that even such an old game lags on my PC, which is not that bad after all. So my PC is kinda screwed, and I'm not really willing to go back to Windows XP even though I loved it. But yeah, pretty much that's the reason why I stopped playing Call of Duty on my PC. I was a pretty damn good player, even with all those lags I mentioned. I used to be the most valuable player in my team and get pretty good ratios even, but it simply wasn't enjoyable. Playing with lags is... maybe you can be competitive, but it's not really enjoyable, and that's what gaming is all about, isn't it? Yes, I know some people, some YouTubers, those most famous ones like XJoss, who I respect and who was my inspiration as well, kinda, but not the biggest one. They treat it as a job and they do it for a living. I do it for fun. At the end, that's it. So I stopped playing Call of Duty for a long while. I kept trying to come back to it when I had nostalgic moments, sometimes in my life. And sometimes I try to, but I installed Call of Duty after downloading it for 12 or even more hours with my slow internet. I took another ton of time to download and install the patches and to crack it. I played 1 or 2 maps with all those stutters and lags, and I turned out wiping out the game from my PC. In the past year, I finished how to say it, guys? The school after elementary school, I think it's middle school, it's called gymnasium in Polish. I went to a city, to a hostel, and my mother bought me a Lenovo G580 laptop. And I started playing Call of Duty on it, of course, instead of studying in the hostel. Just kidding, not gonna get into it now. I started playing on it, and at the beginning, the laptop screen was kinda uncomfortable for me, simply because it was too tiny. But over time, I got used to it. This gameplay, I think it ends with like a 2.5 KD, so it's not that great after all. It's like 25 kills and 10 deaths, so it's kinda mediocre. One of my worst gameplays I had, but I still decided to dump it on YouTube since it was the only one I had recorded and rendered. The quality of the video is not that great because, well, I can record in 60 FPS with using a pretty complicated method, but damn it, getting it all to work and getting that audio synchronized is simply going to take so much work. I don't even know if it's gonna be worth it. I mean, I'm full of free time sometimes. I know that sounds stupid, but come on, don't be paranoid. It's not like I'm going to sacrifice my entire time just to make some new gameplays. I guess that's clear. But before I decided to record top-notch 60 FPS gameplays, I just recorded this one in simple 30 FPS, not even quite stable on my laptop. So yeah, I think the quality is watchable kinda. And please comment on the quality, guys, so I would know whether I should fatigue myself to bring you 60 FPS epic quality gameplay, which I'm still going to try to do, or if you guys are happy with this. Anyway, I think this question will be asked in the comment section below. Are you going to leave Sandra's multiplayer commentating for Call of Duty commentating? Because most of my fanbase, actually all of it, because I'm a Sandra's multiplayer player mostly, all of my fanbase is sub players and they are probably going to ask that question. And the answer is no, never ever. I'm not going to leave Samped, especially Code 5 Resurrection server. I know it makes me rage, I know it pisses me off sometimes, but damn it, I'm not going to leave it for Call of Duty. I'm going to try kinda mixing it both. I also think of changing my channel name, and that's pretty obligatory because having a name called Wymiatacz Samp when I'm be also uploading Call of Duty is, first of all, gonna be stupid. Second, it's going to affect my audience because who will search for Call of Duty videos in a Samp channel? I don't care about my channel looks too much, even though sometimes I feel like I should have a nice, how to say it again, English problems, background. A background, a nice profile picture, a nice intro, a nice outro, a nice... I said background, yes. And sometimes I'm going to think of it, but I'm not really into making intros and outros or backgrounds. Whatever. For now, I'm building my YouTube channel based on my videos and the quality of it. Why did I decide to commentate in first of all? I mean Call of Duty, of course. And WaW. As I said, I love this game. I already mentioned in the beginning that Freddy was an inspiration for me, his montages, his usage of variety of weapons. But I kinda took his playstyle without even thinking. But another reason is that Call of Duty World at War, especially the PC version, doesn't really have enough coverage on the PC. On the YouTube, sorry. And that kinda sucks in my opinion, because this game is probably the Call of Duty I enjoy the most at the moment. Yes, sure, I wanna play Modern Warfare 2 as well, I wanna play Black Ops 1, I wanna play Modern Warfare 1, and Call of Duty 2, even though it's not really my style, because Call of Duty is also about unlocks and stuff for me, I still wanna get it and play sometimes. But for now, World at War has that climate. It is simply the most climatic Call of Duty game ever, probably. The kinda not so rainbow colored graphics, those weapons, the uniforms, the kill streaks, the artillery sounds even. It's awesome. I love this game so much, and I will try to produce top-notch quality videos just for you guys from this game, and perhaps from other Call of Duty too. But I'm gonna stick with Sandra's multiplayer as well. Share this video if you like this and wait for more. Subscribe to my channel to stay tuned. If you enjoyed this one, there will be more like that, and better, with better gameplay of course. Bye guys, see you soon and enjoy the very last minute of this match.